Okay, it's all small stuff. That's the title of this video. It is all small stuff. And it's based on a quote that just says, don't sweat the small stuff. And then after that, it's all small stuff. There's a book by that title. And the guy that wrote it, I've kept trying to find that book this morning. He died when he was 46 years old. And I remember looking up his story. He died in 2006, I believe. It's all small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. He wrote a bunch of books, and I've got his books. I just forgot his name. It's 6 o'clock in the morning now, so it's a little early for me. But you can look it up on Google. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. Died at 46, and not only that, but he had a nice-looking family. I don't know if they. I mean, I'm assuming that they were all really. He had. To me, he had it all. He had a beautiful-looking wife. What we call beautiful looking in this society anyway. Anyway, don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. And I'm going to tell you why that is. But first, a commercial. That's why I shoot these videos. I'm looking for joint venture business partners. I've got a way of making money. And just for looking at my opportunity, I'm going to give you an ethical bribe here. My favorite book, Ruthless Marketing Attack, 34 chapters, shows you how I turned hundreds of dollars into millions of dollars and how you can do it too. I'll give you the digital copy absolutely free. Just go to heytj.net, HEYTJ.net, or click on the link on this page, or even send me an email at tickets@heytj.net, HEYTJ.net. Great book, my favorite book. Out of all the books I have on Amazon right now, this is by far my favorite book, and you'll know why when you get it. No cost, no obligation. Yours free. And plus another surprise gift that'll I hope will blow you away. If you're the right kind of person, it really will blow you away. So I'm looking for joint venture partners. Now let me tell you why it's all small stuff. When I was young, I've been self-employed for over 30 years. And when I was young, I would just, every day was a battle. Every day was a war. I would confront people just for looking at me the wrong way, or if I was in a bad mood, I would confront people. As I get old now, I don't have that kind of energy anymore. I pick my battles very, very, very carefully. And I know what the war, I am prepared. And this is just good advice if you're younger. It's good advice. I am prepared to lose a whole lot of battles in order to win the war. And I know what that war is for me. And you have to know what that war is for you. Once you do, what is that war? And because I believe that part of the essence of life, part of the joy of being an entrepreneur is what we fight for. Not what we fight against. That's the victim mentality. That's the loser's way. But what are we fighting for? That is our war. I know what it is for me. It's all related to business and, of course, my marriage, which is part of my life, too. And foundation of my life, actually, if my wife ever watches it. Be prepared to lose some battles in order to win the war. You got to know what the war is for you. And as an entrepreneur, that war is... A lot of it is our businesses and what we're trying to accomplish within our business. And, the cool thing about getting old, there's not a lot of cool stuff about getting old. Again, if you're a younger person, wait and see. It sucks. Of course, it beats the alternative, like my dad always used to say. Every day above ground is a good day. And he's been dead now for almost 10 years. So, every day above ground is a good day. But getting old really does suck. Except that you develop some wisdom along the way. And that's what I'm trying to impart on these videos, trying as hard as I can. Look, I am faced with a situation right now in my business that 20 years ago would have crushed me. 20 years ago, it would have destroyed me in as many ways as I would have gotten a heart attack probably because of a situation that I'm going through right now in my business. I won't go into details. My lawyers told me not to tell you any details. It involves something that someone did to me, by the way, and it would have just crushed me. And it's been difficult. There's no question. I'm not gonna tell you that it hasn't been difficult here. But 20 years ago, it would have crushed me. The difference between me now and the me then is I'm practicing what I preach. I'm out to win my war. And I know what my war is, and I'm willing to lose a bunch of battles, and this is just a battle. It's a huge battle. It's a huge loss. And I've got a lawsuit I'm working on and that kind of thing, but what somebody did to me just literally would have crushed me 20 years ago, but it's not crushing me now. In fact, it's making me stronger. And I love this idea that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Look, you know, a lot of this is just mindset, okay? And that's why a lot of my videos just sound like common sense. It's like, oh my God, you're just telling me stuff that sounds, yeah, well, how many people quit and give up when everything goes wrong, you know, or seems to go wrong at the time or whatever? How many people let the adversities and the struggles and the disappointments and the setbacks of life or business just cause them to just say, oh, screw it? I run into people all the time who used to be in business. They never made it. They never made it because they didn't press on. They didn't know what the war was, and they let things just destroy them or slow them down or stop them or immobilize them or whatever. They let these things stop them from reaching their full potential or achieving their dream. You've got to know what the war is to you, and then be prepared to lose some battles along the way, because ultimately business is a struggle at times, and people will let you down, and anybody that tells you it's going to be a smooth road is just lying to you, unless you just want to make a little bit of money or whatever. I mean, if you just want to make just a little bit of money, but if you really want to go for it, I've often said anybody can make millions of dollars, but you're going to have $1 million headaches along the way. And that is designed to be funny, and I don't have my timing right. I'm not a comedian, although I am funny looking. Not a comedian, but if you want millions of dollars, you can get it. You just have to have $1 million headaches along the way. So simple as that. Hey, let me send you my book, Ruthless Marketing Attack. It is my favorite book for a reason. It's a great book, 34 chapters here, shows you how I've turned hundreds of dollars into millions of dollars and how you can do it too. It's absolutely free. Go to heytj.net, HEYTJ.net, or click the link on this page and let me send it to you for free, plus another gift that'll just blow you away. Yours at no cost or no obligation. It's an ethical bribe, so that I can show you what I'm doing. I can see if maybe we can make some money together. I'm looking for joint venture partners. I hope that you may become one of my JV partners, but don't worry, there's no cost, no obligation. And don't sweat the small stuff. You know, you got to know, what is the war? Your war. Something that is worth fighting for, not against, and then fight. I know it sounds like common sense, and yet a lot of people are living lives that are pretty directionless. They're pretty aimless. You know, it's like maybe they're just in that survival mode or whatever. That's no way to live. You know, every day fight, and fight for what you want, and be prepared just to lose some battles along the way. And in the end, the guy who wrote that book, it's all, you know, don't sweat the small stuff. That's the title of the book. But then the subtitle was, it's all small stuff. And for him, you know, look at that, 46 years old. Now, 46 to me is very, very, very young. Look, it's all small stuff in the end. And keep that power of perspective going. Don't let these problems destroy you. Whatever you're going through, whatever kinds of adversities or pain or disappointment or, you know, all the synonyms you can think of for difficult periods of your life and your business, don't let it destroy you. Keep moving forward, keep pressing on, keep your head held high, you know, fight for what you want. Thanks for watching this video. Reach out to me, heytj.net, HEYTJ.net, and I'll look forward to seeing you, and hopefully we can make some money together. Bye for now.